Okay, coal needling opal trader. So what we want to do is cutting this freeform. I've shown you that you want to get a very steady, even cap. You want to roll over and keep a consistent shape on your rollover. That's the shape of our stone. We want to get a slight cab on that, but it's important to have this shoulder, the girdle, fairly even. So the best you can, run through the centre of each wheel. Make sure, as you can see, I wear across the wheel. I don't want to wear out the middle. I don't want to wear out the edges. I try and use the whole face of my wheel. So, steady, steady. Do your slight cap. You want to do your girdle. From here, we go across to our soft wheel. Clean your face. Up and down, side to side. You want to establish a nice, even girdle. Right, there it is there. So, I've been polishing materials ever since I entered trade. I left school. At the age of 14 I started working in a factory. I started doing that during my school holidays. And then it wasn't too long before. I always felt that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into manufacturing. I wanted to get into some sort of craft. I wanted to create with my hands. So metal fabrication, custom joinery, and I worked with stones, electroplating, powder coating, a lot of fabrication work. So with what we were doing, we'd be polishing the metal faces on anything that we'd weld. We'd be doing the same with timber. We'd work with laminates for clean joins. All of these skills come back into play when you do something like this, if you've done any form of a trade. Most of all, getting more meticulous, having the patience if you can. That's the hardest thing I'd say in any trade in life. I've been a tradesman all of my life in fabrication, manufacturing, sales management, marketing, consultancy. But the point is, from a very young age, I worked with members of my family that were tradespeople. I'd help out in the sheds, I'd help out on site, I'd be in working on the weekends after school, and I'd have my own business from a young age. So the point about that is, when it comes to doing something like this, which is the opal industry, lapidary, cutting opal, a lot of those skills I learned as a youngster, making sure that I'd wear my belts evenly, otherwise my boss would get stuck into me for wearing out the centre of the belt. We couldn't throw them out all the time. The idea is you make the most of your material, you know they're expensive, you know that you have to get value out of all of the material, you know you have to service your machines. These are things that we all should be doing as opal cutters. So if you've got any questions, give us a yell. Everybody's got some hints and tips to add. Essentially, don't wear your materials and your equipment out. Treat them well. So if you're entering the opal industry, to get bigger stones like this, it's not an everyday event. A lot of the stuff that we work with are smaller stones. This still, a few carats. This here, haven't weighed it, but you can imagine it's probably, don't know, I'd hate to guess. We'll come back to it. But when you're working with different opals from different fields, and you're starting out with rough, there you go. These still being worked on. This one here, we're getting through to the soft wheels. It's starting to look like something. It's forming some darker colours. So, yeah, Carneebling Opal Trader. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Any questions, watch the videos, go back over them, shoot us a PM, or make a comment. Love to help. Thanks very much for watching.